The chosen ones, continue pushing ahead. You are about to win. This message is not coincidental. It arrived at the ideal time, just when you needed to hear it. Life may have presented you with hurdles, but each step you've made and barrier you've conquered has brought you closer to a huge breakthrough. Stay with me until the finish of the video, because what I'm gonna say might alter everything for you. And while you watch, take time to express your best wishes. In addition, the remarks include the numerals 777. This act will send tremendous vibrations into the cosmos, connecting your wishes to the divine flow of riches and satisfaction. The cosmos reacts to the energy you send forth when you write your desires. You are not just establishing your objectives, but also unleashing them into the limitless field of possibilities. As you input the number 777, it represents spiritual enlightenment, heavenly perfection, and ultimate triumph. You connect with that energy, reinforcing your faith and commitment. So take a minute to stop, ponder on your greatest desires, and share them with the world. Let us all work together to spread hope and materialize our dreams. Now, selected ones, let's go further into why you should keep pushing ahead and how near you are to attaining your goals. The road of the chosen one is never simple. You are often asked to take risks that others might avoid. The route is steep, the landscape harsh, and the goal is sometimes covered in mist. You may have been abandoned, misunderstood, or even mocked for the vision you have in your heart. But that vision is your gift, my chosen one. God put the germ of greatness inside you. The difficulties you endure are not intended to break you, but rather to form you into the vessel capable of achieving your divine mission. Victory is often preceded by the greatest challenges. When you're on the verge of making a breakthrough, the hurdles appear most persistent. Consider the darkest hour before dawn, the quiet, the sense of being alone. However, amid that darkness, the first rays of light are about to burst through. You too are in such a situation. Your tenacity, faith, and resilience are being tried not to punish you, but to prepare you for the gifts that are about to come into your life. Remember that your battles are not in vain. The cosmos works in strange ways, matching people, events, and situations to your advantage. Every setback you've faced has been a preparation for a return. Each closed door has led you to something bigger. Every layer you've shed has enriched the soil of your future. Do not allow transitory hardships cause you to question the permanent promise of your life as a chosen one. You radiate a certain light that draws both obstacles and accomplishments. There are powers who would love nothing more than to see you fail, because your triumph is not only for you, it is for anybody who looks up to you. Everyone who will be motivated by your adventure. Your achievement will light the way for others, demonstrating what is possible when one walks with faith and purpose. The edge of triumph is a hallowed location. It is a period of preparation, a time to connect your mind, heart, and soul with the benefits that are about to arrive. Use your time wisely. Consider how far you've gone, what you've learned, and how strong you've become. Even while you're waiting for your breakthrough, gratitude may be a powerful weapon. Give gratitude for the trip. Gratitude turns your emphasis from scarcity to plenty, and from despair to optimism, from dread to trust. One of the most important things to going ahead is trust. Trust in God. Believe in the process. Even when the path seems uncertain, even when the odds are stacked against you, trust that you are precisely where you should be. The God who began this work in you will see it through to completion. He did not bring you this far only to leave you now. You may feel tired, and that is okay. Rest if necessary. But don't give up. Even the most powerful fighters need periods of silence to regain their strength. Take time to refuel your soul by praying, meditating, or just sitting quietly. Listen to your soul's whispers and follow God's instructions. In those peaceful times, you will discover the insight and fortitude to continue moving ahead. Remember that tiny steps may lead to tremendous successes. Do not hate the day of humble beginnings. Each step you take, no matter how tiny it seems, moves you closer to your objective. Celebrate your success, no matter how tiny, since it demonstrates that you are headed in the correct way. There will be diversions and doubters. Don't let them dissuade you. Maintain concentration on your path and protect your heart from negativity. Surround yourself with people that encourage you, who remind you of your value and purpose. Your social circle is important. Choose carefully. Accept the power of faith. Faith is the link between where you are and where you are supposed to be. It is the substance of things hoped for, the proof of things unseen. Faith does not reject the truth of your struggles, but rather proclaims the reality of your triumph. Hold on to it with unshakable resolve and let it lead you through any storm. Chosen ones, the triumph that awaits you is bigger than any fight that has come before. You're not here by chance. You are here because you're meant for greatness. Continue pushing ahead. Keep believing and trusting. Your breakthrough is closer than you realize. The cosmos is conspiring in your favor, and God's promise over your life is certain for selected ones. You may frequently feel as if the weight of the world is on your shoulders. This emotion is not a figment of your mind. You have been entrusted with a mission, a calling that many would avoid. However, keep in mind that your burden is not meaningless. It's becoming more refined. You are strengthening your endurance and preparing for the amazing future that awaits you. Sometimes the indicators of an impending success are subtle, hidden in plain sight. A random flash of insight, an unexpected opportunity, or even a sudden surge of power when you thought you had nothing left. These are all signs that the finish line is closer than you realize. These moments may seem little, yet they have great value. God's whispers serve as reminders that you are not alone on this road. One of the most significant facts you must accept is this: the resistance you confront demonstrates the enormity of your calling. Those destined for greatness often undergo the most difficult fights. Why? Because what you're going to bring into the world is strong. It will have far-reaching consequences, affecting countless people, breaking shackles, rekindling hope, and inspiring change. When your heart is overflowing with God's love, it is a gentle reminder, a heavenly invitation to share His benefits with others. By hitting the huge "Thank you" or "Join" button on YouTube, you are not just supporting a message. You are becoming a shining example of faith, hope, and love for those who need it most. Giving $20 or more is more than simply a contribution. It is a proclamation of faith. It's a brilliant act of love that displays God's boundless splendor while also bringing people closer to His kingdom. Consider the ripple impact of your giving as it warms hearts, transforms lives, and brightens roads with His grace. This is your time to pour forth your riches and allow God to utilize you as a vessel for His great purpose. Your faith in action produces miracles. Together we can spread His love and leave a lasting legacy of compassion and optimism. Thank you for becoming a conduit for His light. May your charity be returned 1,000-fold, and may God's blessings flood in your life. Consider the greatest leaders, visionaries, and change makers in history. Each of them went through periods of hardship, solitude, and uncertainty. They pushed on, not because the journey was easy, but because they felt their task was important. You too are part of this amazing lineage. When the trip is terrible, remember that you are following in the footsteps of the most exceptional beings who came before you. Moving ahead does not necessarily imply taking great leaps. Even the smallest activities may lead to growth. The simple choice to get up every morning to pray when you're tired, to choose hope when despair threatens to overwhelm you. Each of these minor successes adds up, producing an unstoppable force. Victory is more than simply attaining the final objective. It's also about change along the route. The person you become as you encounter and conquer obstacles is as vital as the objective itself. Each adversity has taught you to be resilient. Every failure has taught you to persevere. Every sorrow has made you more compassionate. These characteristics are more than simply instruments for achieving success. They represent the essence of who you are supposed to be. Let us take a minute to consider what it means to actually be on the edge of triumph. It is a period of high activity, and the tension between the old and the new is practically apparent. You may feel tugged in several ways and tempted to quit up. Nonetheless, I am motivated to keep moving ahead. This tension indicates that you are in the process of breaking through. Just like a seed must emerge from the earth to develop into a tall tree, you are tearing down the boundaries that have kept you back. Don't be afraid of the developing pains. Do not despise the hardship. These are evidence of progress, evidence that you are evolving, ascending to greater levels of awareness, power, and purpose. The closer you go to triumph, the higher the pressure rises. However, the closer you go to the prize selected ones. Take this opportunity to say that I am unstoppable. I am divinely directed. I'm on the edge of my biggest breakthrough. Say these words with conviction, not once, but every day. Allow them to sink into your awareness and influence your mentality. Your words have power. They are seeds of trust that will bring fruit in their time. As you go onward, never underestimate the value of faith in action. Faith isn't passive. It's a drive that motivates you to keep trying, even when the odds seem overwhelming. Faith speaks to you at the darkest times, assuring you that light is just around the corner. Faith gives you the strength to face the unknown, knowing that God has already prepared the road in these times of persistence. It's critical to connect with your inner power. You've been through so much, and yet here you are, still standing, battling and believing that power does not come out of nowhere. It's the divine energy inside you, the same force that's gotten you through each storm. Tap into it, cultivate it, and put your confidence in it. Remember the selected ones. Your path is not only about you. Your success will motivate others who are striving to find their path. Your light will brighten routes for others who are still lost in the darkness. Your tale will serve as a testament to what is possible when faith, persistence, and purpose intersect. As you approach triumph, allow thankfulness to flood your heart. I'm grateful for the lessons, the progress, and the promise of what's to come. Gratitude is a magnet for wonders. It changes your emphasis away from what you need and onto what you currently have, opening the floodgates of abundance. Finally, I encourage you to maintain your connection to God's presence via prayer, meditation, or just periods of silence. Allow Him to direct your ways. He knows what He has planned for you. Plans intended to benefit you rather than hurt you. Plans to bring you hope and a future. Believe in His time, or it's perfect. The chosen ones. Continue pushing ahead. You are as near as you have ever been. Replay this message anytime you need inspiration and send it to those who need a reminder of their own strength and purpose. I like this video. Subscribe to the channel and let's keep supporting each other on this great adventure. Victory is yours. Keep going.